Hello, and welcome back to the podcast. I'm your host, Robin from Back to Your Roots Herbs. So let's talk about the most accepted ritual in the world, that first cup of coffee in the morning. You know the feeling. That familiar aroma fills the kitchen, and that first sip promises the jolt of energy you need to face the day. It's a ritual millions of us rely on. But what about what comes after? The jitters that can sometimes make you feel on edge, or that dreaded 2 p.m. crash that leaves you feeling drained, foggy, and reaching for another cup just to get through the afternoon. What if you could get clear, sustained energy and sharper focus, all without the downside? Today, we're looking at the science behind one of the biggest new trends in wellness, mushroom coffee. And I'll tell you right now, it's not what you think. We're not talking about putting portobellos in your percolator. We're talking about powerful functional mushrooms like lion's mane, known for its incredible brain-supporting benefits, and cordyceps, famous for boosting physical energy at a cellular level. Stick with me, and you'll understand exactly how they work in a head-to-head comparison with your traditional cup of coffee, and you'll know if switching could be the right move for you. Let's break this down into 3 rounds. Round 1, energy. When you drink a standard coffee, the caffeine gives you a powerful burst of energy. But how? It works primarily by blocking adenosine receptors in your brain. Adenosine is the compound that makes you feel tired. Caffeine essentially puts a block on the parking spot for that sleepy feeling, so you feel alert and awake. But here's the catch. Your body is still producing adenosine. Once the caffeine wears off, all that built-up adenosine comes flooding back, leading to that infamous crash. You're essentially borrowing energy from later in the day. Now let's look at the challenger, mushroom coffee, specifically the cordyceps mushroom. Cordyceps works completely differently. Instead of blocking sleepiness, it helps your body improve its own energy production. It's been shown to support the body's production of ATP, which is the primary energy currency of our cells. Think of it this way. Caffeine is like taking out a high-interest loan on your energy. Cordyceps is like investing in a way that helps your body make more of its own energy capital. You get a steady, sustained lift without the spike and without the crash. So for clean, sustained energy, the winner of this round is clearly the mushroom blend. All right, round 2, focus. This one is fascinating. We all drink coffee for that feeling of sharp alertness, and it works. Caffeine is a stimulant that can certainly make you feel more focused in the short term, but for many people, that focus comes with a cost, a scattered, anxious edge. It can be a jittery focus, not a calm, collected concentration. This is where lion's mane mushroom enters the ring. Lion's mane is probably the most celebrated nootropic in the natural world. Its primary benefit comes from its ability to support something called nerve growth factor, or NGF. NGF is a protein that is critical for the growth, maintenance, and survival of our brain cells, our neurons. To put it simply, lion's mane acts like fertilizer for your brain cells. It helps protect and support the very neural pathways responsible for memory, learning, and concentration. So while caffeine gives you a temporary feeling of alertness, lion's mane is working in the background to support the very structure of your brain's communication network. The result is a different kind of focus. It's a calm, clear-headed concentration without the jitters. It's the ability to stay on task and recall information more easily. For long-term brain health and a calm, centered focus, lion's mane takes the win in this round. Finally, round 3, the crash. This is a quick round because we all know the loser. That afternoon slump after a morning of coffee is a direct result of the caffeine wearing off and your body dealing with that flood of adenosine we talked about. It often comes with a cortisol spike, which can contribute to feelings of stress. Mushroom coffee, on the other hand, is designed for a smooth landing. Because functional mushrooms like lion's mane and cordyceps are also adaptogens, they help your body modulate or adapt to stress. They work to balance your body's systems so you don't get that sharp hormonal spike and the subsequent fall. You simply return to your natural baseline energy level, feeling clear and ready for the rest of your day, without the desperate need for another caffeine hit. This round is a knockout victory for the mushrooms.
So, what's the final verdict?
If you're looking for that intense, immediate jolt to get you moving, traditional coffee still delivers that. But if you want sustained physical energy, sharper and calmer mental focus, and an afternoon without that draining crash, the evidence points to mushroom coffee being a superior choice. It's less about a quick fix and more about a long-term upgrade to your daily ritual, one that supports your energy and your brain health at a foundational level. Here at Back to Your Roots Herbs, we believe that small daily habits can lead to profound changes in our well being. Upgrading your morning cup might just be one of the easiest and most effective changes you can make. Thank you for joining me today. Have you made the switch from traditional coffee? I would love to hear about your experience in the comments below. We read every single one. To learn more, please visit us at backtoyourrootsherbs.com. The direct link for more information on the topics discussed today is in the description below.
Until next time, be well.